Hey there, Squee. Hello there, chat. I'm on here for a highly unorthodox early Friday stream. Continuing Silent Hill 3 Casual Playthrough Part 2. That weird guy's in there. How'd you know I was in there? Hey, Lightgazer. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw the follower. I think I know who it is. I was about to say sub. I didn't realize I got a sub. Goes unlost. Oh, that was weird. Actually forget what we have to do. We have to get matches, meat. I think that's it. Matches, meat, we have the Oxidol. So it's a nice little steak. Because we are on easy, we cannot fall off the edge. Locked, locked, and warlocked. Locked, cocked, and loaded. Were we 4? Gallery of Fine Arts. It's my indigestion after eating spicy foods. Oh dear. Tough bugger. We'll throw the handgun back on just because. Quicker to fire. No more cigarettes for me. I quit for good. Good for you, Heather. I got a matchbook. Hey, Kumarichi. Good to see you. Watching while you're at work. Happy Valentine's Day. Hey, Waluigi, what's happening? Yeah, I decided to hop on early. This is pretty unorthodox for me to start a stream this early on a Friday. But I had a craving again. I just love playing this game so darn much. I wanted to hop back in here. So I didn't plan on playing this at all, but just in general, just starting a stream now is rare for me. No respect for laws. There's a big sheet of glass in the way. It doesn't break when I hit it, so maybe it's not glass after all. I don't know why, but the world on the other side is calling me. Art gallery. So we still need the meat, which is downstairs. Now I do recall where that is vaguely. I don't think we start off on floor 1, did we? My bad. This one's on me, as is everything else in this game. All on me. I was going to say, only at certain locations. I didn't hear that one or see that trending. Did you take advantage of that then? I guess that even if you don't have an X, you can still fake a photo. Who would do that? That's funny, though. I'm sure I would have taken advantage if I was able to do so. Free is free. I don't mind me a Whopper either. Yeah, we didn't come down to 1. My bad. That's where we need to be. Oh, really? You have to print the photo of the X? That's weird. What are they going to do with that photo? Is this register broken? There's money scattered all over. The register and the cash aren't of much use to me right now. Again, since we are on easy, there's no enemy in here. No tumor. It's not a tumor. I forget if it's cancer or tumor. I think it might be cancer, the enemy. For some reason, the only thing in the fridge is liver. I hope it's not rotten. Pork liver. Yikes. Special sauce with the pictures. Oh my. Oh, is that what they want you to do? Rip it in front of them, put it in the box. Very interesting. What the hell? I don't want to get too close, but I don't think it'll attack me now. Why not? I'll bark and no bite. Anyhow, it's in the way. I can't get past it. It's the ground floor too. This ought to be the exit. Will we not interact on the ground here? Later on. I know we didn't go in the 1 wing. I think we can continue upstairs, though. I think we come back down here. I recall. Crap, what floor is it, though? 5 or 6? 5. Yeah, how many people I figure... That's probably why they're running the promo. Is how many people actually have an actual physical photo of their ex. I'm sure some do, again, or have access. People have access to printers, but still, that's where they get you. So then everybody just whip out their phones. Yeah, this way. I think. The static goes left to right. I'm not sure if I'm noticing that directly, but maybe I'm just not focusing on it. The stereo effect. Have ourselves a little cookout. I think we're good. Here when I push left, I hear it out of the left, and here when I push right, I hear it on the right. Oxydol. With the pork liver. With the matches. Bon appetit. Heather the chemist. Grade A 4.0 student. Sure is quite elaborate instead of just maybe trying to put the match by the photo, but whatever. I digress. Dark humor turned real. Just admire the creepiness of the photos. What are these papers? Metal Gear Solid, what was that noise? The priestess accepted the king's request and went to the village gates. But when she saw the monster, she tried to convince it with words instead of killing it. Shut up, you! I'm going to eat you up. The monster didn't listen to a word the priestess said, but she kept trying to convince the monster to give up. It's wrong to eat people, you know. The monster grew very angry at this and attacked her, killing her with a single mighty blow. No beginning and no ending. I really didn't understand that story. It's probably just some pages torn out from the middle of a book. Just keep on coming. 3-for-1 discount. Sleepy and hungry? Uh-oh. I'm not too hungry at the moment. I will be in a little while. I was contemplating taking a nap here before the my evening stream, my typical evening stream. But alas, here we are. It's unlocked. Slice of pancake sounding good right about now? Alas, we miss out on a jump scare here. A minor jump scare, but a jump scare nonetheless, which is usually not a staple of Silent Hill. One of those creatures will run out from the bed. Which I feel like they should have still kept it in. Even on the easier combat difficulty. That's the plan, Squee. That is the plan. Ahoy, Bala. One slice and one slice only. Got a silver coin. The lamp shining on some old silver coins I know I've seen before. I got one earlier, so I shouldn't really take any more. I mean, I'm no thief. I might act like one now and then, though. Got the sly girl. There's something written on the wall. Thus one's life turns to riches. What was a bag of silver coins is now the number in a book. Yet faith hath no price. Ah, but do people know this? Just a plain old vending machine. This one is selling canned drinks. Come to think of it, I am kind of thirsty. I'd feel weird drinking anything sold in a place like this, though. Very glad they added that dialogue. I agree. feel like the opening in the top of that can's a little too small, but I digress. I got a life insurance key. I don't remember the doggo being here before. Or even ever showing up there before, truth be told. For a second there, I thought we exited. Exited. I think we go back down to 1 for the life insurance. For some reason, I'm vaguely remembering these parts now. I mean, I guess it's like anything. You play the game enough, you kind of do remember stuff. If you're going to speedrun, you obviously have to memorize everything. It's always more overwhelming, like on a blind playthrough, of course. Any game. And of course, the fear as well. Those blind playthroughs. Oh dear. Oh, Princess Heart? Indeed. I'll throw it on right now if you'd like. I'll actually, my few, like, at least 3 or plus playthroughs I did with the whole suit on. Actually, I don't think the first one I did, but afterwards. It's great. The outfit stands out from, like, everything else so much. The colors. You can always swap back and forth, of course. The OP sexy beam. We can skip this scene, of course, but we'll let it play out. Let's go, baby. Random chewing noises. So if we put our gun away, we should have the sexy beam. I know, right? Super random. I forgot what the requirements are to unlock it. OP. Who's nerf? Oh crap, I have to be careful, don't I? Or else we'll get the UFO ending. That's the only thing I believe. What is the requirement? It's something... I think you have to use the sexy beam, or the heather beam, for 30 enemies or more. If I throw my gun, I think we're good. I do forget the actual requirements, though, before the apartment. That's true. It's fire away, fire out the eyes. This is the end of that crappy fairy tale I found. Crappy? I was enjoying it. The king and his people shed tears at the death of the kind priestess. God took pity upon them and granting their wishes, healed the priestess. The priestess opened her eyes, just as she had done every morning of her life. She went once more to the monster's lair. Fool! You wish to die again? No. This time it's your turn. The priestess had come to defeat the monster once and for all. As the priestess was very kind, she felt sad about this task, but it had to be done. Swords and spears won't work. Arrows and bullets will just bounce off. You can't kill me, the monster laughed. But the priestess used neither sword nor spear. She chanted but a single spell. Tu fui ego eris. Do you know what happened then? The monster let out a huge cry and then died and vanished. Thus the villagers were able to use their gates once more. Everyone lavished their gratitude upon the priestess, and after they all lived happily ever after. The end.
Tu fui ego eris. Weird writing.
These fucking nuts. Can I reload? I didn't make a backup save, but I can save a different file. I think we're good. I think as long as I don't use the beam. I think we're A-okay. Is there a way through there? Nope. Because we're close to the apartment, so I think we're okay. If not, I do have other saves from other files, and they're all the same difficulty anyway, so I think we're good. I think we'll be good. Fingers crossed. So the interesting thing with this outfit I noticed is where's the actual flashlight shining out of. However, I did notice, though, not until like recently when I changed the outfit off, you don't actually see the lens flare, which is interesting, which makes sense, I guess. They thought of that. There's a book on the ground. It's the first part of that fairy tale. Let me try reading it in the right order this time. Once upon a time, there was a monster living at the gates of a village. It was a very scary and a very bad monster. It would catch people and crunch them up with its big teeth. The villagers were afraid of the monster, and no one would dare approach the gates. Everyone was stuck inside the village. When the king heard about this, he summoned his knights. The knights eagerly rode out to defeat the monster. Ha! Take that! Their swords slashed and their spears flashed, but the monster wouldn't die. The monster tossed the knights into its mouth one by one, horses and all. What was the king to do? He fretted and fussed and paced the floor, but could not think of no solution. Soon after, the village priestess came to the castle. She was a very kind and good person. The king asked her to defeat the monster guarding the gates. The first part. I'm sure I've read this before somewhere, but I feel like that's the first time I've ever read that ending. Oh well, whatever. It's no time for me to worry about that. I just want to get home already. It's funny for how like kind of open this area is. There's no monsters, I believe, in any difficulty, and it's all. I think there's really anything to find. Maybe a health healing item. Save is over here, right? What's this doing here? That really pisses me off. It's like having someone spit on your sacred place. Looking at this makes my head hurt. What does it mean? Alrighty, cutscene time. If it's the UFO ending, it'll trigger immediately. Which I don't think it should be, but we'll find out. No, we're good. No UFO ending. In Princess Heart outfit.
Dad, I'm home. Listen, something really crazy's going on. I think we should... Dad? Dad? No. 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 No.
I also got one of the longer cutscenes coming up shortly of this game. Hey, hello, relaxing. How's it going?
Did you do this?
You're late.
But why? Why?
Revenge for 17 years ago, for one thing. If not for him, our dream would have come true. And then he took you away from us.
I'll get you for this!
There is another reason. To fill your your heart with hatred. It must be this way. One day you'll understand why.
No, I'll never understand!
You must try to remember me, and your true self as well. You will birth a god, and build an eternal paradise. He's the one who killed your father. I merely gave the order. So, what will you do? I'll be waiting where all begins. In the town of Silent Hill.
Not Baraka, not Wolverine. Now we can use the beam, we can use anything we want without triggering anything at this point. Wow, it actually has more hit points than I realized. Unless we have to deliver the final blow with the melee weapon. We're tapped. We're out of juice. Oof. Use the force, Heather.
I don't know what to say.
Then don't say anything. I'm fine, so just get out of here and leave me alone already!
Calm down. I just...
Calm down? How am I supposed to do that? My father is dead! He's murdered! Get out! This is all your fault! If it weren't for you,
I'm sorry.
then go!
If it'll make you feel better, I will.
Actually, I guess wearing Princess Heart's very appropriate for Valentine's Day here, all things considered.
Is he
This outfit.
okay like this?
What else can I do? There's no one here to give him a decent burial. I'm sorry, Dad.
What do you do now?
I'm going to Silent Hill.
What's in Silent Hill?
I don't know.
Do you think it's safe?
Of course it isn't. I don't know what kind of hell is waiting for me there, but I've got no other choice. I don't care about God or paradise. If that's what she believes, then fine. But she won't get away with what she did. When I find her, I'll kill her myself.
Revenge doesn't solve anything.
Maybe not, but that's what I'm going to do.
How are you gonna get there?
None of your business.
Fly.
I'll give you a ride.
I don't need your help.
Yeah, but it's too far to walk. Besides, I'm partly responsible for this. I'll bring the car around back. Come by when we're finished saying goodbye.
you know you might die too.
That's fine. Nobody's gonna cry over my grave.
Resurrect, Father. I'll find that woman and make her pay. I promise I will. I wonder if my dad would be mad at me for thinking that way. There's no need to go back on the roof. That monster is dead now. Besides, Douglas is waiting outside. Hey, Takashi, thank you for the host. Camera angle freaking me out. Dad, why did you have to die? You told me you were the strongest man in the world. Liar. Heather's room. I'm exhausted, but I don't think I can sleep now. Besides, Douglas should be waiting for me outside. I don't remember exactly when, but I think I got this doll at a garage sale. I still like it, but there's nothing I can do with it right now. Right meow. I'm surprised for the 2 bathrooms we can actually go inside. There's no lines of dialogue. Got a stun gun. Stun gun battery. This is my dresser. I don't need to change. I'll leave it alone. Morning always comes. It's corny, but it's true. If your eyes are closed, it always feels like night. That's the hero's line from this movie. I always liked that line, but now it just seems stupid. I can't reach anybody, not the police or the church. Now I believe it begins long cutscene time. Yep.
I just met some guy named Vincent.
Vincent?
He's a friend of yours, right?
I'm not sure.
He said when we get
Define
to
friend.
Silent Hill to look for a guy named Leonard. And he gave me this map.
Malton Nimoy?
What do you want to do?
We can't trust him, but we've got no other choice.
Take care, relaxing, have a great weekend. Thanks for dropping by.
Here, take this too.
What's this?
Your father was holding it. Started raining. Are you sleeping?
They caught me sleeping.
You cold? What's the deal with Silent Hill anyway? It used to be a nice, quiet little town. But now...
You've been there?
Once. On a missing persons case. Never did find him. But I'll tell you, that's one screwed up town. My line of work, you hear a lot of nasty rumors.
I was born and raised there.
Sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
No offense taken.
Anyway, I thought you grew up in Portland. What's wrong? Feeling sick?
My head's pounding like the worst hangover ever.
Maybe you're car sick.
No. I'm just trying to remember. my childhood. Something terrible happened in Silent Hill 17 years ago. A woman named Dahlia. She tried to summon the ancient god of the town. She offered up her very own daughter.
That's crazy.
Maybe so, but it worked. The girl gave birth to a god. You see, that girl had special powers.
Powers?
Her classmates called her a witch. She could make things happen with her mind. She could kill people just by wishing for it. But in the end, that god was killed by a single person. My father, Harry Mason. I guess it wasn't much of a god if it could be killed by a human being. But I think Claudia's trying to do the same thing again. And I've been chosen as the sacrifice.
You've got some kind of power in you too?
I'm wearing this outfit for my health.
After the god was killed, the girl reappeared. She was holding a baby in her arms. Before she died, she gave the baby to my father. He loved me just like I was his very own daughter. Even though he didn't know who or what I was. It was so sudden. I never had a chance to tell you how happy you made me.
I'm gonna head for that Leonard guy's house. You check out the hospital.
Aye, aye, Skip.
You got the map, right?
Yeah,
You gonna be okay alone?
I'm not a child, you know. Are you sure it's not you who's afraid to be alone?
You're right. I am afraid. I'm 50-something years old. I ain't never seen nothing like this. I still feel like I'm dreaming.
More like a nightmare, I'd say.
Yeah. I want to wake up and have a smoke already. Meet me back here when you're finished looking around the hospital. Okay?
Roger.
We're back. That's gotta be a coincidence. But still, that's pretty weird. Who could have done this? Thank you, Light Gazer. tired, but it's no time to sleep. I'm going to head for the hospital. We stick out like a sore thumb. Hospital, where art thou? Left and left again. Super thick fog. Extra thick. Oh. Ruh-roh. That's no good. Never had a crash like this before in the past. It's usually later on in the game. Well, we are locked up. Rip. Good thing we saved. Interesting. So you still have audio, but yeah, none of the buttons do anything. And Alt F4 yields no results. Try again. We were too sexy for the mist. Hence why I say very often. Yeah, it's weird. Usually not until we get to the very, like I said, end game is where it starts wanting to crash consistently. From my past experience. The lulz, let's pull out a weapon. Hey, Swagbucks, what's up? Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a. Hello, camera. You saw Sonic, huh? All right. Clothing. Hey, Kumorichi, welcome back. To give you the exact outfit, or the exact name, Princess Heart outfit, I believe. So find it. My laundry list of items. There it is. Transform costume. It's a costume to change into the magical girl, or magic girl, excuse me, Princess Heart. Left a bit, we just crashed. The game crashed, or actually froze. Stopped responding a moment ago. We just reached Silent Hill. I forget what the value is set to, but I'm pretty sure this fog, the mist that's on the screen now, is much higher than was originally intended. Because you can actually tweak that in this patch, with this mod. Ready to drink? Not yet. This is a surprise early stream. Usually will not happen on Fridays, as most of you guys are aware. Going out tonight? Anywhere fun or exciting? Pizza Bolo Rama. I'm actually surprised. I forgot we have stamina. Heaven's Night. I forgot we could go in here. It's a flyer from a club. It shows a woman with long black hair. The return of Lady Maria from 8 p.m. on the 27th. Going clubbing. Seafood restaurant? Sounds good to me. It's a tourism pamphlet. I had forgotten it, but it's true. Silent Hill was originally a resort town. Welcome to Silent Hill. Silent Hill, a quiet little lakeside resort town. We're happy to have you. Take some time out of your busy schedules and enjoy a nice, restful vacation here. Row after row of quaint old houses, a gorgeous mountain landscape, and a lake which shows different sides of its beauty with the passing of the day, from sunrise to late afternoons to sunset. Silent Hill will move you and fill you with a feeling of deep peace. I hope your time here will be pleasant and your memories will last forever. Editor, Roger Widmark. Love seafood? I'm a pretty big seafood eater myself when I have the opportunity to do so. I feel like my friends and family are kind of split on their feelings or thoughts towards seafood. Lost in the fog. You see food, you eat it. 'Tis true. At least that's usually my logic. No trespassing. Heavy breathing. What's going on in that other room? I don't think I've really ever used the taser or the stun gun. Ever. Despite the many playthroughs. Yeah, not a fan of eggplant either. Truth be told, there's actually many things, I guess, if I see the food. So I guess I lied. Right in the kidneys. Kidney shots. There are a bunch of different types of medicine, but none of it looks useful. I guess I should just leave it all alone. Exercising really hard? Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Exercising. Hospital or office? Hospital orifice. How we have 1,000 locked doors. I think we just have to go upstairs, I believe. I actually forget what we do in the hospital. What we need to get. We have to really get anything, do we? It's a medical record or something. It's for this Leonard guy. Could this be the same Leonard that Vincent was talking about? Room S12. Presenting mild audiovisual hallucinations, emotional instability, obsessive ideas. Suspect mild schizophrenia. Will continue observation. Basically calm and cooperative with a strong sense of justice. However, according to reports, becomes very violent when overexcited. The other one is for Stanley Coleman. Room S07. Usually passive and cowardly. Also egotistical. Sometimes shows an axon obsessive attachment to a particular woman. This has caused violent incidents. Use caution. Leonard Skinnard. That downpour stream? You went downpour, eh? Nothing of interest. Use the force, Heather. There's stuff written on the whiteboard, but none of it really matters to me. Did we miss something in there? I think we're okay. Not like we can't run back. Imagine how badass it would be if you could actually like dismember, I guess, with a lightsaber, the beam saber. Excuse me. George Lucas gonna sue. I guess Disney now. There are a lot of things stuck to the wall. A cookie, a toothbrush, a spoon, a Christmas card, a clock. Whoever it was probably used glue, but why did they do this in the first place? Because she says probably. Oh dear. There's a key glued to the wall. I'd love to take it with me, but it's really stuck tight. I can't even pull it off. That noise again? I hear it again and again. We didn't grab the, whatchamacallit yet, I don't believe. Nail polish remover. Nay. A little more delayed than usual. So we go to the elevator. This is the Stanley Coleman voice. This day has finally come. That's right, the day when you and I will meet. I was always thinking of you, here in this gloomy cell. I never even knew your name or face until today. But now I know. I know you're the one I've been waiting for. Haven't you been waiting for me too? That's why you came to rescue me. Oh, how I love you, Heather. I want to give you my prized doll. I made to commemorate our meeting, the start of this everlasting love. Ah, I can see your smile. I already see your smiling face. Stanley Coleman. Disgusting. I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Oh my. A picture of a flower in a vase. Nice, but whatever. Whatevs. What better day to bring in the Valentine's Day than readings from Stanley Coleman? (2020) Up, up, and away. Oh, another Stanley writing. Here we go. You may not yet have realized your own true feelings, but you sense them unconsciously. And so you're trying to get closer to me. That's a virtue. The path to paradise. If the door's locked, open it. Use the password for the prison gates. Doctor, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, that quack has it posted. He should be here too. I mean, 4 numbers would have been good enough, but he kept on going. Isn't it a shame? I'm not there. Aren't you irritated? I long for you, but you're so cruel. Still, I want you, Heather. Stanley Coleman, 2020. Nail polish remover, nailed it. Ban me. We have to go back down? Yep. Oh, we don't know the code, actually. Goes in blind. There's a typewritten memo posted here. What's this supposed to mean? Press move 2 right. Press move 1 up. Press move 2 down. The door shall open. Goes in blind. Actually, I don't really know the combination. Truth be told. Goes in blind. Even on easy, I is confused. Back to 1. 212? Is that all? I thought it was 4 digits. You probably. So I'm thinking maybe it's 3. Flash of my high beams. Wait, was this here before? This one was not here, right? Stanley Diary? Guess we'll find out. There we go. The organization has me shut up in here. They mean to break my will, to make me forget about all that. But I'll stay sane even if they throw me in here with the lunatics. How about if I stick this to the wall? That would be worthless. You can peel it off, can't you? With that junk those nasty wenches won't stop using. The thing has no meaning. There's no reason for it to exist at all, just as you exist for me. But why haven't you taken my doll with you? Ah, my gift must have embarrassed you. How cute you are, Heather. Stanley Coleman, 2020. Nail polish remover, let's go. Eat some beef jerky, too. Bandab booty, rip. I used the nail polish remover. I got a stairwell key. Love how her head turns to look. Thank you, Squee. Let's go. Gotta play this creepy Stanley Coleman. Because we've already locked up once, I'm just going to come back for a safety save. I forget if there's a save station in the stairwell. I think there might be, but saves are quick anyways. Bad and dab booty. I love this camera angle coming up here. I'm sure many people do if you love Silent Hill 3. This part here. Submachine gun bullets. Not this one, but right here. Because you only get this angle once. Fixed camera angle. It'll go away once we come back. It's a wheelchair. Where's the person that was using it? Bob's and vegan. Oh dear. The blood trail continues into the elevator. Part of me wants to peek in, but then it's a little creepy too. SMG. Eerie. It's all just junk. I don't think there's anything important here. There's a suspicious space between the shelf and the wall, but I can't squeeze into there, and there's no way I can move the shelf either. Never mind, I lied. The camera angle does exist. I thought it goes away. Goes in incorrect. Liar, liar. My pants are on fire again. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality towards patient. 12 hours confinement room in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on the top of the top written sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing. This looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christine would have been better off if she had been fired. Was that Christine? We'll never know. Stanley Coleman was here. Again. Stanley time. Flowing freely, your ebony hair like the night sky, scattering fragrance. My heart clamoring in my chest like a storm. You trifle with it. Your pristine glance like a feast when you smile. My thoughts disturbed. My breath like opium. It drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me. Should never have gone crazy. But it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on my ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley Coleman, 2020. And getting a boner. Oh dear. It is Valentine's Day. We're dressed as Princess Heart. Where are we going? Where am I going? Other than crazy. Did not want to go in here. My bad. Not yet, anyways. So what time do I usually start streaming? Usually on Friday nights. So tonight. Usually not until like 9:30 p.m.-ish, 10 o'clock p.m.-ish. Other weeknights, probably about the same. Sometimes I'll stream like right when I get home from work for a couple of hours, and then I'll do an evening stream, but more often than not, I'm usually on like 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's locked. Uh-oh. I never said I'm terrible. I've been streaming for 5+ years and never put an official schedule down. I have a rough schedule. I know when I want to end. I know when to end by, and I know when I work my work schedule. So it's always kind of loose. Goes in band. Rip. All right, we have to figure out the combination for the door. Oh, I didn't go to the storeroom. Hospital storeroom. Stanley time again. Pretty sure in the last playthrough these didn't spawn for some weird reason. Heather, my most sacred lover. I'm always watching you, no matter where you are or what you may be doing. I have never lost sight of you. I know you feel intensely lonely, yet with a single key to this door, those feelings won't stand in the way any longer. We haven't been able to see each other for so long. Be patient, it's just a little longer. I'll be patient too, even though I long to hold you in these hands of mine. The key is behind the shelves in the underground garage. Why there? Ask that idiot doctor. There's not a single person here who's right in the head. Not just in this hospital. I mean in all of Silent Hill. Except me. Stanley Coleman, 2020. Hey, Lance, what's up? All the things. Yeet. you strip, you gotta pay for service. 'Tis true. What is this? More Stanley Coleman. Holy shit. I don't remember reading all this much before. Let's go. I also like the rooftop. It makes me want to fly. You too? Stanley Coleman, 2020. Oof. That big lunge. Oh dear. Suck my beam saber. Or not. Isn't the ending affected by how much damage I do to the enemies, or am I wrong? Let me get the bad ending the way I'm playing. Expensive delivery. At first I read, at a glance, I saw the word delivery as diarrhea. I'm like, wait a second, why is diarrhea expensive? That sounds awful. Yikes, $34 for pizza. Holy crap. What we got up here? Anything? Somebody was not happy I grabbed the SMG bullets. I actually didn't think we can get out here as Heather, but proved me wrong. I do believe we need door codes. Yikes, I'm sorry, Lance. That's awful. This all happened just tonight or just a little while ago, I guess. Just happened. Oof. Almost pizza time for you, Swag. Don't you have to go a long-ass distance, or do you have some pizza at home? Or are you not at home right now? Either way, hopefully you enjoy. I'll be doing the same very momentarily or shortly as well. As for Tip, you said, fuck no, can't say I blame you. 2112. No. Combination, por favor. Press, move 2 right. Press, move 1 up. Press, move 2 down. Press, the door shall open. Valentine's Day? That's just another day for me. That's good, thank you. Two right. There we go. I did it. I'm a big boy. Solving puzzles. Basic puzzles, but still solving them. You were limited in your pizza options? Hey again, Battle Bard. Great to see you. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Yeah. Hard to believe, right? I've been off now, Mixer and YouTube. Live streaming anyway, since December 6th. Friday the 6th. Oh, sorry, Waluigi. I missed your past message there. Thanks for pointing it out. Thank you for the lurk, and hope to see you later on. If not, enjoy the rest of your evening. Well, morning. Take care, Waluigi. Hope you're doing well, Battle Bard. Thank you for creating the account and for hitting the follow button on my channel. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Hope you both are doing well. Time to wake up. Grab a brush, put on a little makeup. 0642. Will you turn off the alarm? Sure. Remember, 0642. I will forget. I've already forgotten. But we can look at it again. Doing amazing. Excellent. Very glad to hear that. Anything new or exciting, or either way, I'm just glad to hear you're doing excellent. That's always a very, very good thing, of course. The Hitachi case is locked. Actually, this is 0642. Probably is. We have it on baby puzzle mode, because it's me after all. Instant camera, aka a Polaroid. Show my age. Non-sexy nurses in Silent Hill. Out on Heather's watch. She is. We're playing, this is probably the 6th or 7th playthrough now on stream. Previously, I did stream it to Mixer. This Silent Hill 3. This is one of the unlockable outfits you did not see on the initial playthrough, nor the beam saber, the lightsaber. All unlockable items. Extra items. So we're definitely OP. Considering I'm also on the easiest combat difficulty and easy riddle difficulty, and we have OP items, it's pretty much a non-contest, but I just love playing the game casually just for fun. Hence what I'm doing here now. Eat that expensive shit, but wow, Lance, yeah, I hear you. When you're hungry, I guess, and if you have it now. We have to go to the basement. If I knew the code, we don't actually have to do this. We can just go to the door. Oh, you went bowling today for Valentine's? I have not gone bowling in a long time. By that, I mean, I think it was probably 2005 or 2006. Last time I went bowling. Items. Use instant camera. Instant cup of noodles. Show me the number. 2968. 05 is when you graduated high school? It's 2002 for me. Was when I graduated high school. Glad to hear you had fun. There's definitely a few bowling alleys around me. I'm not near any major cities or metro area, but a few known bowling alleys in the vicinity. 2968. Thank you, Lance. Floor 3. Hope we don't crash. Thought I jinxed me. 02. 2968. It's unlocked. Do. S1. It's a magazine. Just some kind of gossip magazine. Teaching Despair, Hope House. Hope House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill. Behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Hope House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night, I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may in fact be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Hope House. I feel like I've heard that name before. Yeah, we're allowed. Battle Bard. Yep. I've heard that on Mixer, but yep, we're allowed to talk about it. If you want to talk about it, you don't have to, of course. But yep, that's allowed. Thank you for asking, but yeah, no, we're good. As far as I'm aware. I appreciate the concern. It's very kind of you. And ignore the ban. That's just a joke command as well, by the way. That anybody can operate. That's not a real ban or does anything. It's for the lulz. Let's wiggle all the doorknobs. Oh, the doll is coming apart. Oh my. It's Stanley Coleman time. The doll is all torn apart. It's really pretty sad to look at. I wonder who did it anyway. Can we not read? We're reading. Stanley Coleman time. Goodbye, Heather. I'm sorry I wasn't able to respond to your love. It's all over. Leonard despises me because I made fun of it, saying it would come to this. If it weren't for his meddling, I would have been able to meet you in just a little while. Then I could have taken you to my world. A world for us alone, more beautiful than this one. I had been waiting for this day, for today. The day I'd see you, the day you'd save me, today. Heather, watch out for him. Leonard is no ordinary guy. Farewell, I loved you. Heather, my goddess. Heather, my lover. Heather, my... She's wearing an interesting outfit. This is known as the Princess Heart outfit. Another unlockable thing you will never be able to see in the first playthrough. Completely optional. Miss Princess Peach Zen. The outfit still lives on in my closet. Holy crap, that scared me. Stanley's been resurrected. Kicking Z-bodies. S12. Ahoy hoy. Your pizza's ready.
Hello?
All right, Battle Bard. Thanks for dropping by. Have a great weekend.
No.
Enjoy your Friday. Enjoy the rest of it.
Don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. What a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather be thy name. Again.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I'm...
I can feel the hatred
What?
Leonard's like the Emperor,
behind your words.
like Palpatine.
The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry, but... She killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here, and I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
He has a pet seal, chat.
Seal?
Let's get it. Probably super cute. You're doing Terrible as Hulky Friday later? Yep, that's the plan. And possibly DBD. The anger grow inside.
Hall on the second floor.
I'm gonna guess maybe one reason you might be doing Terrible is rank reset just happened. Even though ranks don't always correspond to skill, rank reset's always a super fun time, so. Because even what happened was not supposed to happen. Red rank players, so if you were a rank 1 player, I believe rank 1 players, the highest rank you can get, survivors went back to rank 10, so everybody dropped all around, so playing against all different people with skill levels and ranks and stuff. So it always takes a good week or so for things to maybe level out for the regular players to go back to where they should be or whatever. Door at the end of the second floor hallway. But wait a second, there was no second floor door here before. But, look at, ta-da, M nothing. M6 to... Rip Noed, yep. That's why hex perks are a gamble. And that they can, your perks, well, hex perks are usually powerful. They can obviously be counteracted or destroyed with destroying your perk entirely. But one caveat. One of my other favorite areas of the game is this area here. Might play tonight. Cornfield and boat. Cornfield I can definitely relate to. So I'm surprised Pikachu when a killer is able to track so well through the corn and get me. Which way do we go? Cutscene. This picture. This one doesn't make my head hurt when I look at it. But I know this one. It must be. What the hell? Was I daydreaming? No. It was more like watching a video in a dark room. But that nurse, I know her. Lisa, who was so heavenly toward me in that hellish hospital room. She did get a little weird, though. The smaller maps in the game? Definitely, there's the Wikipedia. There's the Silent Hill DVD Wikipedia, which actually has overhead views of the maps, but definitely the clown map, the Father Campbell's Asylum. This area as well. I'm trying to think what other ones are small. Yeah, there's actually good resources out there on the DVD Wiki. Yep, Clown's map, for one. You know, I never noticed the writing on the wall back there in the blood or whatever the hell that is. It says something. No, can't really make it out. So we can't pan the camera here. The loud ass noises. Chucky Jeff outfit? Oh, Chunky. Gotcha. The hand outside the window. Room S03. Yeah, I didn't think it was just me that saw that with Jeff's outfits. There's a dead body hanging from the ceiling. The blood dripping from it has totally filled the bucket set out below. Who would do this and for what? It looks like a full-out bloodletting. Forced to go this way, right? The jackets. Time to go. Oh dear. Beard trimming soon. Yeah, I think soon enough. At least mustache trimming. Somebody dropping the bass in that room. What floor are we on? We are on 3rd floor. Nope, you're absolutely right about that, Lance. No doubt. I'm not concerned either way. Or not upset about anything. Looks like something's on the other side of the glass. It kind of looks like a person. This smoky stuff makes it hard to tell for sure. Ahoy. We can say the same, indeed. Cue the phone call. Payphone in a locker.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Oh, I forgot your name.
Who are you?
Oh, okay, thanks. Happy birthday, dear. Who are you? Happy birthday to you. Happy 31st birthday.
Is this Leonard?
That's the murderer's name, not my name. I'm not your beloved Stanley either. He's underground now. His new name is Number 7. But don't worry about that now. It's time to celebrate your birthday.
Will there be cake?
You've got me mistaken for someone else. Today's not my...
I'm not mistaken. Today is your 24th birthday. And I have a present for you. Which do you prefer? To give pain or to receive it?
Oh my.
You can have the one you hate the most. Happy birthday to you!
But you're wrong. It's not my birthday.
That's her biggest concern. She's actually 17. I think 17. There's nothing special in here. I'm still convinced that's Stanley, even though he says it's not Stanley. I don't know. I never looked that up to see what the fan theory says. Something strange is cooped up in the locker. I think I'm safe, but I shouldn't get too close. There's a blood-stained white robe hung up on the wall. Does it mean anything? Got a plastic bag and a health drink. Yeah, I did see that, Lance, about the Rock's daughter. Back to the elevator. Whoever was here before is gone. So is that smoky stuff. Charlotte 2.0. Lord have mercy. Floor 3. Back we be. How do you fix a damaged jack-o'-lantern? You use a pumpkin patch. Oof. I put blood in the plastic bag. I got a plastic bag with blood. Now with blood. Dry pizza. Ugh, that's the worst. I hate dry pizza. Yikes. And for that money you paid too. It's insane. I forget which floor we go to now. 1 or basement, I think. We have options. Thinking basement? No, maybe not. I don't really know. I forget. Detroit service at its best? Yikes. The world is teeming with unnecessary people. It's God's decision that I fight. As a knight of honor, as a protector of the seal, I sacrifice myself to the blood of criminals. Oh, I missed the dialogue there. Can't wait to move. Ripperoo Davy Boy. Exam room. Take your test in the exam room. There's a memo here on the chart. Dr. Midkiff. Please use extra caution with the patient in room 312. He should still have his religious freedom here in the hospital, but he shouldn't push his faith on others. I'm a victim too. Rumor has it he got here by stabbing someone over a religious dispute. Please be careful. R. Crosby. P.S. It looks like the rumor is true, according to the head nurse. I do think he's a good person, otherwise, though. Easy to deal with. Rumor has it. Lord have mercy. What do you mean by homing exactly? For the chainsaws, I assume you're talking about? There's actually no homing that I'm aware of. If you mean like homing in or locking on, you still have to control where you want to go. B3, here we come. The Hillbilly's chainsaw and Bubba's chainsaw will hit automatically. You don't have to do anything if you're running towards the survivor. Like that'll just automatically like strike the survivor once you initiate the chainsaw movement. Unlike the Oni, where you have to initiate the swing. That's the difference. Got a cremated key. Oh, we get to bypass this puzzle entirely. Baby difficulty. It is a puzzle normally. Get that key. Face Huntress? Oh, plenty of times. Plenty of times. Nurse going to ham. Holy crap. Leave me alone, Nursey. Happy first birthday. Oh dear. Mistakes have been made. So free to win, hit you. Good old hitboxes and dedicated servers. Oh, from a distance, was that Huntress? That was Ghostface, and then Oni on the other one. There was a Huntress, though, last weekend, I think. That was clipped, not on YouTube. That's where we need to be. Room C4. The title is Lost Memories. One characteristic, mentioned only in rare documents and dying out in the modern age, is that of the ritual sacrifice. Offering prayers, pierce a man's chest with a copper stake. Drench the altar in the blood which spouts red from the heart, to praise and to show loyalty unto God. In another sacrificial rite mentioned in the same book, the victim is burned alive. This was a more dignified ceremony in which prisoners and sinners were not allowed to participate. Only the clergy could be sacrificed. Similar to burning at the stake, no comparable rite can be found in religious practice nearby. It may have some connection with the main deity being a sun god. Even though this religion extols redemption, it brings to a mind a dark and cultish history. Bill shirt? That I'm not sure what the Bill shirt you're talking about is. In all games, is she glitchy? It's still glitchy? It really depends again. A lot of it has to do with the dedicated servers and people's connections still too, even though there's dedicated servers. If somebody has a poor connection, that does affect things as well on top of the server. And the killer does get priority. They did a whole presentation yesterday, the devs, about hitboxes and latency, which you can watch on YouTube or Twitch, the archive. It's about a 40-minute video where they explain how it all works and some of the issues they're aware of. There's a stretcher here. Not just your usual stretcher. This is more like an altar of some sort. Lit candles, a knife, and... is that blood I smell? Did they worship that picture? Or something in the picture? Oh, I think you're right. I think that is the Left 4 Dead cover. Use the plastic bag with blood. Complete the ceremony. Yeah, that's definitely true. Bill is from Left 4 Dead. Nobody, he was standalone. No map, no killer. Good old Bill. Going down? Nope, no killer, just Bill. Bill only, a la carte. Time to say hello to Leonard Wolf. Princess Hart has come to save you and give you a big kiss.
Heather?
Yeah? Leonard, where are you?
Thank you. Now I can finally leave here. Now Claudia's ridiculous dream is over. Well, I guess it's time to dispose of her. The salvation of all mankind. Ha! Why must we reward even the unbelievers?
What are you talking about?
About our plans, of course. It's true that God is merciful, but first, one must be chosen. Only we, who hearken to the voice of God, will be given the keys to paradise. Don't you think so, Heather?
Yeah, sure.
No fucks given for Heather.
Whatever you want.
What do you mean by that?
I mean that I don't think the way you guys do. I don't want any part of that kind of paradise.
You're an unbeliever. You deceived me.
I didn't deceive you. We were both just wrong about each other. I thought you were a normal person.
So you tried to trick me so you can run off with my seal, eh? Heretic! You plan to destroy God!
I told you I wasn't trying to trick anyone. What is this seal thing anyway?
Don't play innocent. You can't fool me anymore. The seal is mine! I was appointed by God to be its guardian! The only thing you'll get from me is a gruesome death.
Leonard? Is that you?
Death to all who turn their backs on God!
Is every person here a mental case?
They sure are. Miss Mason, they sure are.
Well, I guess you're not a person anyway.
What killer would I want besides Jason? Alien / Xenomorph? Or the Predator? Or both? Could a zombie killer work? Possibly. There's actually a new killer. PTB is coming out this Tuesday on the PC. I will be playing it. I think they're going to show the new trailer, if it's not already out, for the new killer on Monday. The next killer coming out. Sexual sounds on Valentine's Day. Leonard, please. Slice them up. Yeah, the Demogorgon is the first non-humanoid killer in Dead by Daylight. They dropped the teaser trailer, actually, for the new killer in Dead by Daylight yesterday. I'm guessing you didn't see it. It's very, very short and super teasy. Teasy, is that even a word? There's nothing revealed.
Leonard's not here anymore. I guess I should head back to the motel now.
'Twas all a bad dream.
Douglas is okay.
It's only like 30 seconds long, so it's very short.
What's this?
I got a talisman. Yeah, it's a shame. No Freddy's still missing. That means you're missing 5 maps as well. Hospital is no longer a nightmare. Joy to the world. The reason there's no Freddy has something pretty sure to do with a lawsuit still. It's not because the Switch can't handle Freddy. It's just legal reasons, I believe, at this time. Joy to the world. Leonard has gone.
Why did you send her to my father?
Was that wrong?
It's your fault that he...
Oh, but surely it's a good thing. It means he was one of God's beloved, no?
Those who mock God will never receive salvation. You'll go to hell, Vincent.
How dare you?
You'll never feel the joy of God's everlasting paradise.
And you think God is going to save you? Ha!
What do you know anyway?
I know about the pleasures of this world. And I want to find my happiness while I'm still here. You hated your father, didn't you? I saw the way he hit you, and kicked you, and made you cry. The memory of his cruelty is forever burned into my mind.
Yes, yes, and that's why we need God.
What you call faith is nothing more than a child crying out for love. That's why you're all alone.
You don't understand. None of you do.
Yeah, you're right. It was 2018. I forget the exact month for that lawsuit for Friday the 13th. 'Tis a shame. Forgot that cutscene played there. I thought it was maybe summertime, early summer, but yeah, either way, that lawsuit's been going on a long-ass time and still is going on, hence why, even the game notwithstanding, why there's still no, like, Friday the 13th movies or anything to do with really Jason licensed properties. Well, I'm going to call it quits here. We just saved, and it's almost 8 p.m. for me, so gotta go get me some eats and hop back on later on for the traditional Friday night shenanigans, I believe. That's the plan anyways. Expensive bullshit delivery. I'm sorry. Wish I could make it better for you somehow. Wish I could share my pizza places around me. There's so many of them. Well, Lance, chat, lurkers, viewers alike, that is going to do it for me for now. I am going to bounce off here and go order a pizza or get something to eat. And then be back on later. That's the plan. By later, we'll say 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Eastern time-ish, hopefully. So like an hour and a half, 2 hours from now, give or take. I believe I'll just do my usual, Friday the 13th, and maybe DBD or some facsimile thereof. But as usual, guys, if I don't see you again, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Hope you have a great weekend. Happy Valentine's Day if you celebrate it. If not, fuck Valentine's Day. And we'll see you all later. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace out.